I... I'm very sleepy, but I'm here today. I made it back from the depths. Naebot, Naebot is back and playing this game, which is very loud in my ears. I'm gonna turn that down a wee bit. If there's a problem with the controls, just let me know. Forget I can. Alright, it's been 3 weeks! Uh-oh. Is that it? Okay, what are my side quests? Who's my random? Really? Well, seems uncurse. I would like to uncurse the ring. Remove your gifts? My gifts? My gifts? My gifts? My gifts? The key jumps up to the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keening, as the sound keys make, against the metal. The lights in the store whine, flicker, and then cut out completely. Dang it. Wait it out. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give up the most odious part of itself to the machine, and drop back down on your lap. Light returns to the store. Fixed it! We had a spare light bulb under the cat. Got an item, uncursed key. The key's curse lingers in the machine. It is itself an arcane lock, to be solved only by a projection of consciousness. Let's go. Oh, hey. Nice. Hello. I have assembled everyone just as you asked, Detective. Oh no, I'm Poirot. You know, a detective, the victim's wife, and the 2 men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth, this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon... sorry. You will survive, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation. May I inspect the body again? No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet. What? I see, but I will tell you again what I know. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Mrs. Ryuo Kinshi, Veroni Kenshin, and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers present in this car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you to deduce, Detective. I need a moment. Goodbye. I'm, Poirot. Poirot. I'm Detective Poirot. Poirot. I'm sorry. I'm that detective guy. You may, famous Ryo Kinshi. The victim's wife. There's the chair. Who's this guy? Martin Perry, a youth. Thunder! I want thunder. We just got rain over here so far, but we might get thunder later. Niccolo Andretti, a businessman. Interrogate. The businessman Andretti adjusts his cufflinks. I told you, I'd never even heard of this man. I know of Bergerworth College, of course. It's an excellent institution. But I didn't know he was a professor there. Now come on, let's not delay our journey any farther. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory. Detective mode! You observe closely to see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almodovar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies in the resume on the table, and the name printed on it, Martin Perry. What? Hi. The widow Ryo Kinshi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered. Hi, Sarita! Embroidered with the words morning rags and wipes. A moment's privacy, please, detective. I had nothing to do with my husband's death, and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man, and not a rich one. Everything he made he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda so the mayor could give my husband the key to the city, but that won't happen now. Detective mode! You deduce that you should make some observations. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. She says she has no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemical stain in her cuticles and the fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly, but the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag pattern of the medical cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum, and it's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son. Really? Is this youth your son? I just know this, okay. The young man is absent-mindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen. It's as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine at Burgerworth College, and yes, he gave me a C and a D, but that's no reason to kill a man, wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the laboratory, trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. The perfect alibi, wouldn't you agree? Detective mode! Deductive observations wing about your mind. He's right. A mere C and D are no reason to kill one's professor, but is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with the fountain pen in the train lavatory. He fancies himself a mechanic, but he wouldn't get a foot in the door of that profession if his C and D stood for car dunce. Nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor who awarded those ignominious grades, grades died. In that event, every grade he ever gave would be voided, and this young man could take a plum job in car manufacture and start earning the big bucks. Okay, I can't. Whoops. Here we go. That's as far as I can go, apparently. Hello, the train coroner. Discuss. Yes, detective? Tell me again what you know of the case. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Mrs. Rio Kinchi and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers present in the car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you to deduce, detective. I have solved this murder. It was never in doubt, detective. Now tell us all what happened here. The victim was stabbed, shot, poisoned, blown up, clobbered, smushed. Was he poisoned by Niccolo Andretti, Martin Perry, Yume Ryokinchi, me, you, a giant dog? That is all for now. I need more time. Niccolo Andretti. What? Cretino! Please, all will become clear. The victim was poisoned by Niccolo Andretti with arsenic, cocaine, cyanide, hemlock, opium, mandrake, strychnine, exotic poison from the Moldovar rubber tree. Out of greed, out of jealousy, out of lust for revenge, out of sick curiosity, to shut him up, to protect someone or something, to void Martin Perry's car dunce grade so he could make tires for Mr. Andretti. No, idiota! I'd give that a D for dunce detective. Careful now, don't be a fool. You were gifted with great powers of deduction and observation. Now come on, use them. No, that's not what happened. I should tell the tale again. The victim was, I need to see the body. What were the marks of the body? You're not letting me see the body. This isn't fair. That's all for now. I need more time. I need to look. Okay, so this is the chair. There's the chair. There she is. Okay. with the body? No. Pardon me. He's her son. I feel like she killed him. He looks fake. Okay. I'm gonna try again. Uh. Either way, it really seems like because it's chemical and stuff poisoned by Mario Kinshi. The victim was poisoned with exotic poison from a mulberry tree. To avoid Martin Perry's Cardon's grade. They haven't said anything in this whole time, that's good. Victim was poisoned by Yume Ryokenshi with exotic poison from the Amoldivar rubber tree to avoid Martin Perry's car grade so he could make tires for Mr. Andretti. Young Martin Perry dreams of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti, who runs a tire factory. But Master Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce, unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course, and void that odious grade. Here, the plot becomes most wretched. Master Perry's mother, Yume Ryokenshi, marries the professor and arranges for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry and Mr. Andretti, who supplies an undetectable poison administered by Miss Ryokenshi. Et voila. No more professor, no more guardance. But there is one thing our three conspirators did not count on. Me. Pause for applause. I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same. As would any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires. If you call someone a car dunce, you're branding them for life, and you're responsible for anything that happens next. How awful. The three of them, in it together? Tell you what, detective, at the next stop they can all get out and take the bus. Okay. A sick business. Quite so, but a wonderful feeling, I think, to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation, and to use them. Here's another, a gift that is, call it a reward. A mysterious owl ring. A gift from a train coroner, in a dream, or in something. Take the ring. Nice ring, isn't it? Look with what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look how the world itself reveals itself at your touch. I must take my leave. I guess I could reveal it again, but I'm not sure why I would want to. Okay. We go. Evidently the uncursing machine wasn't built to store this many curses. It's having trouble, I see. Can I get the ring? Can I equip it? I have this equipped. This ring! Hey! Detective Mode! It's Charles Wallace! Detective Mode. A quick glance at Charles' shoes reveals that the handyman suffers from Webster toes, in which the toes are identical to those of dictionary editor Noah Webster. Elementary, my dear myself. Oh, okay. Anything I can help you with? Nothing right now, Charles. Wanna play? I'll play white. Jessica moves a king and captures one of your knights. How do you respond? Demands one of your bishops. Rats. Then moves a queen and captures one of your knights. Sordid queen, a fair trick. Take that! Jessica furrows her brow. Beginner's luck. Jessica moves a pawn and captures one of your rooks. What's your play? The shivering pawn riposte! Riposte! Jessica's eyes narrow. Nice move. Jessica advances one of her pawns. What's your move? Skewer a king. Jessica suppresses a laugh. Well, darn. Jessica moves a queen. What's your play? The burning knight ruse. Take that! Beginner's luck, she says. Jessica moves a bishop and captures one of your rooks. What's your move? Double up a pawn. I can't do anything else until I hear. This one. This one. I don't like those apples. This one. Oh no. Oh dear. Ow. Oh no. Withdraw. Defend your rook with a king. Well played, Chief, because the guy lost. Hi. Detective mode. Any serious reader of court records know about the boy who tried to win Jessica's heart by buying her zoo. They were 13 at the time. Ever since he has been in juvenile debtor's prison. Don't trouble her further with this memory. But then she always does. Okay, I guess I go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. Can I put a house in? I could put your house in it, yeah, totally. I'm sure that could fit in there. You do have quite the cursed house. Time to pick a fourth star. Right. The first applicant is Yield Chemiker, some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. The second is Jardware's Hardware. I guess if your name is Jardware, your options for rhyming business names are pretty limited. And the last applicant is Advanced Pants. It doesn't say what they plan on selling, but I have to assume that it's pants. Alright, you guys, think on it. Answer. I gotta blow my nose. Okay, maybe a hardware store? I'm not sure what that would do. We use a hardware store. Okay, I'll get them moved in and get the next store ready for applicants. Thanks, Charles. You find a hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator. I forgot I had you. Fully stocked with terrible Gatorman beverages. I'm gonna grab one. I got a Gatorman Cola. The only reason this isn't the worst beverage you can imagine is that you can imagine the same beverage, except warm. I have quite the collection of things. There you go, little tentacle buddy. Alright. You're swamped with exhaustion. Because I was in the swamp before this, you know. It's fine. Da-da-da. Who are you? A disconcerting dream, huh? Does that have to do with the concert? Safe and warm. Today is October 20th, 1902. My diary. This diary is property of Margaret, age 9. What? Lord of the Rings nonsense? All others get to keep out, under penalty of law. Dear Diary, yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a dog, but is really old for a dog. Or, which isn't old for a kid, but is really old for a dog. He said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, the teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God, because then I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed, and that jerk Billy Grizzly Said a girl can't be God, so I said I'll be president instead because that's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal too, so Billy Gripsley goes to jail and can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there. And now I'm just angry. Oh Lord, who are you? Your desk covered in Ocean City paperwork. I don't want it. Poindexter, your insufferable bean counter. So do you want this time? What is it, Terrence? Madame Comptroller, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other projects. That sounds a bit obvious. Rest assured, I am only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transactions will be meticulously obscured through shell corporations, cutouts, offshore accounts, and the like. Alright, good. You'd better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing to ignore. Certainly not, Madam Comptroller. Wow. Shadow Presidential Campaign. Sign the documents. It's time to record the announcement of your candidacy for Shadow President. One of your PR lackeys, carefully trained to be just unafraid of you, enough to tell you what not to say in public. Alright, Attention, peons! Lisa, is this you? Oh, jeez, don't call them peons, ma'am. And, please try for a less totalitarian tone, generally. Right. So, something like, my fellow citizens, good evening. I'm Margaret. That's weird, the levels went all funny when you said your last name. Don't worry about it. His comptroller is... Oh no. I hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow President. Vote for me or else. Nope, sorry ma'am, no. Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics. Alright, in my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft into the city's finances, make sure you all get exactly what you deserve, rob you suckers blind for my own nefarious ends. I want to say that one. Ma'am, are you funning with me? Feels good to tell the truth once in a while. Won't get you elected, though. I suppose not. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft in my city's finances. And I am proud to say that I have been completely successful through my program of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for the things that actually matter, ensuring none of you have the time or energy to protest my actions, forcing you to live in desperate squalor like the rats you are. Dang! Reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for things that actually matter. Things like family, prosperity, and freedom, mom, baseball, and apple pie, ultimate power. Mom, baseball, and apple pie. That's pretty good, but if it isn't the cliche yet, it'll be soon. Okay, how about things like family, prosperity, and freedom? Perfectly meaningless. Love it. Okay, then just a call to action to top it all off, and we're done. A vote for me is a vote for you. Vote for me and I'll pay you 100 meat. Vote for me or I'll destroy you. Vote for me is a vote for you. Oh, that's great. Just perfect. Good. Is that all? Yeah, we'll add all the legal this message blah 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 campaign for Shadow President stuff and post. Great. I'm out of here. Ugh, time travel makes my guts itch. Is that me responding to that? I like how evil I look suddenly. This guy is a yokel even by the standards of its time. Time to grease the wheels. What does that mean? Oh. Mayor Burby, I presume. Yes, who are you? I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. And besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we need to make it bigger? How about a handshake agreement? What? I don't even know who you are. You want me to agree to this on the basis of a handshake? Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with the handle of this large briefcase filled with meat. Oh, well now. Yes, I think this new plan is quite viable. Good. It's all burned. Why is there sheep? This desk was carved from a single block of tedium, the raw elemental form of boring work. There's a sheep in your office. What the hell? It turns out that a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually cares about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently. Bah. Pardon the damn thing, anyway. Your desk, covered in policy documents, both benevolent and malign. There's a note here about going back in time and making the Crystal Dream Dam bigger. Gotta get on that eventually. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation very seriously. Make it clear to her what is required. Give me a progress report on the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the problem yet? Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there. All that math and science. It isn't holly or jolly. Screw your damn theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I won't have that do-gooding interloper messing around in the library. There's too much at stake. Get it dealt with, or I'm giving Primbo's federal holiday status to the friggin' groundhog. Gasp! You wouldn't! Go! Get out of my office! What am I doing? 6 lockers. That looks familiar. Some dumb jock kid who you have to give a presidential fitness award to. Get it over with. Hey kid, how's it going? Hi? Brilliant. Alright, by the power invested in me as a shadow president, here's an award for being able to climb a rope faster than most other kids, which is definitely important, and this is a great use of my time. Thanks. Do I give a speech? Whatever, I'm out of here. Oh my god. What am I doing? This miserable beast. Deal with him. President strong, make rich. Yes, I know, and yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our 2-word agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry? Yes, warriors mean, warriors hungry, good fighters. That's right, you're my ace in the hole, the stinking mud hole. If I need to use force, so you'd better stay on top of things if you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the greater shrine too, but for God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I will turn you into wallets. Get me? Gulp and get. Good. I have some issues, yes. Dusty calls again. Get it over with. This useless oaf. Hey, it's that guy. More damn paperwork. How come nobody told me being president is all paperwork and talking to idiots? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed masses gotta be kept in line while we amass power. Yeah, fine. I hereby sign this order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circuses Day. All citizens get a complimentary dinner roll and a free turn on the nearest suitable trapeze. Ma'am, I ain't sure that. Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's he even for, anyway? This is all beneath me. Storm out. Why is his beard the shadow? Hellstrom, what does he want? All right, Hellstrom, let's hear your report. Everything's fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what this shadow energy stuff is exactly, or why you want so golder much of it, but the converters are spraying it out slicker and grease mites out of a Gatling gun, with plenty of slag left over to present to these weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So you'll meet the project deadline? Yep, though we'll need to expand the oil drilling operations. I accidentally screenshotted the game, but that's okay. I killed a bug in the process. Okay. We'll need to expand the oil drilling operation some more. Need you to sign this permit so as we can expand into lots 210 and 240. Sure, whatever. Wait, 210 through 240? Is that a problem? My family's farm is 223. Ah, well, ma'am, if you're wanting your weird black juice, we gotta get the regular black juice out of the ground first. Alright, fine. Sorry, Grandpa. Okay. This is a weird experience. Enough of this. Step through. Was it me all along? Was I the bad guy? I've woken up all refreshed! How's my stuff look? It looks pretty decent. Alright. My birthright. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait. We got a signal from a sickle. You know the farming tool thing? It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map. Okay. In lieu of a map, Jessica has given you a placemat from a restaurant in Gray County. Alright. Jasper's feet intact. This is a diner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed that you found a way to give me an actual map while still also giving me a thing that isn't a map. Okay, I have 11. Let's just speak to Evelyn. Nothing right now, Charles. Detective knows. Speak to Charles some more. Nothing. Okay. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you. Call Aunt T. The phone number. There's a message from Rufus at SIT. Call the mob back first. Hey, this is Benny One Tongue speaking. What happened to Don Toblerone? Sore throat. You waffle? That's me. Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in your nightstand. There's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, and some evidence we need doctored. Once you're done with all that, dump them in the sewer grate outside the antique store and the boys will handle it from there. Got it. Nice talking to you, Benny. I mean that. Sure thing. I don't remember who Benny is. That's alright. Rufus! Hi, I'd like to order a pizza to go. And no anchovies. Sorry, I must have the wrong number. Wait, Rufus? Oh, hi, Waffle. Can you come to my lab? I've nearly finished my quantum communication device, but I need just a couple more things. Alright, I'll swing by when I can. Great thing. See you then. Bye. Excuse me, I have to go to my nightstand. Benny One Tongue said there's a bunch of stuff for you in here. Open the drawer. Oh yeah, he wasn't kidding. Uncooked mob books, pages and pages of raw financial data. Unforged mob documents. These documents are printed on soft, unrefined paper. Undoctored mob evidence. It's bleeding ink. It needs medical attention immediately. What do I do with those? I assume I gotta take them to like a doctor or something just for kicks and giggles. Okay. 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 Yay! I got some stuff. Oh my gosh. Fabian and Jeffers clean glasses in celebration of their respective rescues from Gatorman lairs. Our friend! Our friend! Come on, let us buy you a drink. Sure. They slide out a large crate from under the table and deposit at your feet. You got an item, crate of milk. Oh, I can't get my mind off milk lately. Thanks, I can't wait to drink all of it. I wanted to tell you, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Fabian and I the opportunity to meet. Yes, look at us, an artist and a writer. We have already made plans to collaborate. Oh, on what? A blimp. Yes, we decided to build a blimp together. Why? The artist, my friend, he doesn't ask why, he asks why not. Why not? Exactly, that's what we said too. If you'll excuse us, we've got much to do. Never met a blimp that built itself. Another round, Fancy Dan, and more blueprint paper. Oh, detective mode. Fabian's style is clearly the same as that of the anonymous political cartoonist who has been banned in 6 countries for producing work that is painfully earnest. The quality of Jeffers' skin reveals a genetic allergy to newsprint. He must persevere as a journalist out of dedication to the truth and nosing it. The insight comes slowly. Perhaps the ring is less effective the further away it is from the curse where the curse resides. I too am dedicated to the pursuit of truth. Alright, I'm glad I did that. Oracles and those who set store by them are a superstitious, cowardly lot. We're not the priestesses of Delphi-fed wisdom. We're not the priestesses of Delphi-fed wisdom by interested priests and politicians. The advent of the logical, rational detective followed the dark age of spurious oracles, as did the triumph of man over ape. And you tell Barnaby this. Burp. The insight comes slowly. Buy you a drink for the heck of it. You buy him a drink and await his prognostication. For a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Is it scotch on the rocks or rocks near the Scot? Both if you play your sheep right. Alright. Bye, man. Dan, I'm detective moding you. Fancy Dan has a nickname. His real name is Faniel Daniel. The insight comes slowly. Okay. Here's your cut of the profits. Found this crate of milk. Milk, huh? Well, that's good for the calf. Well, what's good for the calf is good for the cocktail. Thanks. Deepest cheers. You observe closely to see what you can deduce. You've noticed that every morning the professor takes his coffee with a blend of cream, onion, and wheat rusks for gut health. Oh, good. I'm glad we had this talk. Is it not this way? It is not this way. Did we get the new storm already? The store? Did we get the new store already? We did. It's over here. Sign on the workbench says public tools, help yourself. Oh, I can't even do any fancy items. What can I do otherwise? Oh, this one's good. Alright. Bellamy Jardwares gives you a friendly nod. Crap. I messed that up. I thought I didn't read the first thing and I was like, oh, I should have read that. And then I went back and it was done. I wanted to talk to you. Oh man. You recognize the name Jardware from your regular perusal of federal records. The Jardware family, upon immigrating to this country, had their name changed from Software, which was considered too jarred to pronounce. Ha. The insight comes slowly. Okay. Hi. I wonder if I can have some insight on the rat. Yay, meat. I'll talk to you in a second, Rufus. I want to talk to the rat. It's still locked. No. And the answer is no. Where's the rat? Am I tripping? Rat! Oh, there you were. Okay. Sure, I have already. Over here? Yes. Oh, hello again. So what's his last errand? Okay, so I need some way to connect an antenna and some other stuff to this Fishman Pearl. But a regular antenna won't work. I need one that's magical. I don't like saying magical, but we'll go with that for brevity's sake. I'm with you so far. What I need is an antenna, or at least a steel thing 5 or 6 feet long that I can use as an antenna, and it has to be from someone with a lot of local resident magic, or a place magical creatures live, somewhere like that. Please tell me you have more to go on than that. Yeah, don't worry, I know you're busy, so I did some research in advance. I know exactly the place, oh thank God. In Gray County, there's a weird little town full of weird little elf guys called Puckwudgies. They're kind of like fairy tale brownies, except really mean. Here, I'll mark the location on your placemat. See if you can find an antenna or something antenna-like there, and when you come back, I'll tell you the next step. Okay, I'm on it. What potions do you have? Such thing as chapters. Are you talking to me? Jeez, I ain't been out of this neck month of Sundays. Farm country isn't a big destination hotspot for you? Shocking. Believe me, kitty. I got out of here as soon as the getting was good. Wait, are you from Gray County? Yeah. And you better keep that lip zipped. I don't need an advertiser Molly Button came from a long line of Rubens and Hayseeds. My house was down this back road. I'm gonna go have a look-see. Maybe my childhood pick sticker is still there. Companion vignette? Okay. What's with the old trap is still standing? Pop knew how to build them. Much good. It never did him or anyone else. Oh, I'm Molly! Oh my gosh, okay. Stupid tire swing, waste of a childhood. Shoot it. Molly, are you okay? Nothing left in here. In there, thinking how much of my life I spent in this shack. It really gets in my teeth. Shoot it! Stupid house, take that! Your nightstand, just where you left it, in this massive heap of garbage. Look through it. Ah, there she is. You've had other knives, but you never forget your first. Molly learns a new skill, knife trick. Nothing left in here except bullets. Thinking how much of my life I spent in this shack really gets in my teeth. Pop's old oil burner has seen better days, though not heaps better. Shoot it! Glad I did that. Well, this is new. Shoot it! Well, that's better. Nothing good ever came out of this tin bastard. Shoot it! And it's destroyed. Alright, what's this? Huh? It's addressed to me. Looks official. Trust the feds to send mail here instead of where I actually live. Creeps. What the? This is from the state pit, where they got little Nancy on ice. As the only registered contact of inmate Nancy McGill, blah blah, pending final review, will be transferred to Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals. Oh god, no! They can't send her to the Laughing Academy, that place will kill her! What's the postmark on this? A week ago. Okay. Well, with bureaucracy, I'll probably still got a day or two. Hold on, Nancy. I'll think of something. Gotta get the hell out of here and come up with an angle to help Nancy. Time's wasted. Jesus. What's this thing? Oh, we even have a barn for it. Pop didn't raise any animals or anything at all, really. Shoot it! Are you happy now? Thou dost have some issues with that. Alright. Hey, Molly, how was Kitty? I got me a real tough slice here. I don't like asking for favors, but it's no trouble. After all, you've been helping me out with my weird nonsense. What's the problem? I told you about my Sheba, right? Nancy McGill? Maybe. I don't know. She's doing time upstate because of a bank job that went south. But I got a letter saying they're moving her to a different cooler soon, to Bridgewater. Is that bad? Why are you troubled over Bridgewater? The Bridgewater State Asylum for Insane Criminals. Oh, that does sound bad. Now that you say the entire name. Nobody comes out of Bridgewater with their brains right. Sometimes they don't come out at all. They put people in Bridgewater and just forget about them. We gotta bust her out before the transfer. I'll never see her again. Nobody will. Geez, okay, how long do we have? A couple of days, tops. As soon as I think of a plan, I'll let you know. Okay. This is intense music happening right now. This old watering trough appears to have been abandoned by everything except for mosquitoes. Fish. Smack my volume. Keith Richview's daughter. You didn't catch anything, but Bloodthorn learned some tricks from the locals. Bloodthorn mosquito gains +5 damage and healing. Yeah! That's my baby. Somebody has tied the car to this hitching post, presumably as a joke. Jasper's feet intact. Jar is barred from the inside. You have to look elsewhere for your tack. This old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig. Talk to him. Excuse me. He looks up at you with a squint of someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practicing, lady, but last I knew it was standard to leave off with an introduction. Oh, it's her. My name's Waffle. Gwendolyn Luguti. What's your question? Let me think. I could use secret weapons device. What's that you're working on? Oh, just a little thing I've been keeping myself busy with. What does it do? Nothing on account of it being broken. Typically, that's what makes such a thing interesting. But I need a replacement part, and there ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring. Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kind of rare. Maybe I can find you one? Well, now, I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. Is there a clock parts store nearby? I used to buy parts off a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom bought out his mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran the fellow off without even a buyer leave. At least I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's real spooky now. Spooky? What happened? Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fellow there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seem normal. When he ain't there, they don't. Anyway, it's down the road a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Behold Gilmore, please. Remember, what I need is a counterclockwise mainspring. Okay, I'll go look. This music is so intense. Why? Why? What? I mean, this is a dark place. Don't get me wrong. There's some shadow over loathing up in here, but this. What is happening? Why is the store locked? Members only. And members only feed store? Are you joking? Yes, I'm joking. Okay, so how do I members only? Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? Oh, that fat cat oil baron. What's been going around buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. You'll get his soon enough. What's that mean? Don't mean nothing. Just an old man talking, old man crap. Okay, well, I'll be seeing you. Bye! Omen, long silver hair and a sultry smile, is chatting with a ferny woman wearing an eye patch. Long lashed eyes sparkle as she behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Yola. Yola Kidmandy. Nice to meet you. I'm Waffle Bonnet. Care to do a lady a little favor, Waffle? What kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, and I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk? A charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he's vanished mysteriously. Last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel place. Could you find him for me, pretty please? Her eyelashes flutter. She makes puppy dog eyes at you. Sure, happy to help. I knew I could count on you. Here, let me give you directions. Bring me back a glass of milk once you find him, okay, sweetheart? Okay, leave it to me. So, what are you two talking about? Oh, old friends and coworkers and so on. Xenia and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them. But eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over, so we simplified it to just the names and made a little game out of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent first wins. Huh, okay. Why is the store locked? Oh, the store caters to a very exclusive clientele, darling. You have to be friends with just the right people. Are you one of them? She smiles coquettishly. Well, one good turn deserves another, they say. You wink at Yola and she winks back. See you around, Yola. She looks you up and down with narrowed eyes, then gives you a slight nod, apparently deciding you aren't a threat to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Waffle. Xenia Wakefield. Nice to meet you, Xenia. You look reasonably capable. Got time to run a quick errand? What kind of errand are we talking about? A farmer named Macmillican Cuddy borrowed something from me and I'm gonna need it soon, that's all. Go get, come back. Couldn't be simpler. My experience is that nothing is ever that simple. Ha, ain't that the truth? I don't expect any trouble though. I'll do it. Good, here's the directions to his place. Just tell him Xenia needs her paperweight back. Alright, I'm on my way. A car-shaped pile of rust. A rusty old toolbox inside. Got me. Get your torch. Okay. Do not let appearances deceive you. Good advice, I guess. In short, they're probably swapped. These are all very evil people. Ah, they're so evil. Okay. Oh, that was... Why are you scratched off? Why are there 3 of them? Why are they all scratched off? That's Burger Barn. Visit our 0 Gray County locations. Oh, I see. They used to be the best burger. I got it. Proud to serve Red Cola. The Gilmore House, I guess? You hear a sizzling sound coming from a nearby ditch and find a very angry rock, stewing in about 6 inches of brackish water. Calm it down. You explain to the rock that whatever it's mad about, it won't last forever. It visibly calms down, and you collect some of the excess heat it slews off as it does. Phlogistic resin. Of all the debunked theories of how fire works, this one is the one we've all agreed to pretend is true. Alright. Sure, that's how that works. Okay. Mailbox labeled R.P. Gilmore. See what's inside. Anything interesting? Stack of old junk mail. Cool. Why are there different trees? Why are these... Why are there different trees? Ah. Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. Head your treads to a different part of the zone. You want to shoot it, though. You can't shoot it. An old plowshare is leaning against this tree. I'm gonna take it. It's a plowshare, and you're keeping it all for yourself. The door says Belgrande Bomb-Proof Shelter Co., and it has a serious combination lock on it. No bombs can unguess this one. Set the dials. Okay. It's a page of what appears to be a diary packed to the stream. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it's far too consistent to be random chance. Huh. That's Dorothy. Always doing the weirdest thing. The door is slightly ajar. Go inside. 9 reps, you can do it! Get in shape! You go, little doll! Just lift the bar 9 times and you're done. You can do it. Alright, we're off to a great start in this house, everyone. This is gonna be glorious. Alright, there's a loose page of a diary on the table. Read it. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. Huh. So this must be his diary, and this is the dolls doing this to him. Cutting holes in his socks, screeching violins. I'm gonna work out. I did it! I got 15 XP! Hey, what's up? An animate doll doing a workout routine? I'm sure it's fine and nothing to worry about. There's a book of children's horror stories. This childless man's table. On this childless man's table. Maybe it's for the dolls. Or maybe it's for you. Yeah, it's for you. Scary stories for spooky children. Stories in the grand tradition of traumatizing children with age-inappropriate horrors. Grants an upgradable skill. Nightmare alloy. Spooky armor. Creative doll parts. See what's inside. Just a bunch of creepy glass eyes. Didn't expect that door just to open! 8 hours, no more, no less. Hey, it's the violin. Each day. Always get 8 hours of sleep, no or less. Each day with 8 hours of restful sleep. A rubber plant. One of the dolls must be allergic to real rubber plants. Doll's just trying to get swole. A crate of doll parts. See what's inside. Oh my god, why do dolls even need hearts? This is just pointlessly creepy. Diary page peeks out from under the pillow. Read it. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Huh. This doll is playing the violin in a way that makes sleep unimaginable. Give her a smaller one, the world's smallest violin. There, that's better. You got the world's second smallest violin. It's bigger than your old one, but not by much. You're still saying the same thing. I'm so glad at least I shut you up. A box of toys for other toys. See if there's anything good. Doll-sized chemistry set. This chemistry set is so small that its pipettes are more like pipettes. Anything back here? You only need 2 socks. What? Do not wear more than 2 socks at once. 2 socks is enough for anybody. You only need 2 socks at a time. Oh my god. A dresser. Address it. Yes, these are so small, so cute. I have an itch. It's worse because my back is so sore. Ow. I got a massage done yesterday and my muscles are mad at me. Hello, dresser. Glad we finished off that pun nicely. Okay. Well, I didn't actually look at the pants, I guess. All pants shirts must be a different closet. If you're quick, you can probably grab those socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Do it. You grab the socks and feel like a real sock delager for doing so. Fancy dress socks. This pair of socks is nicer than everything else you own combined. Nice. Okay. A leaf from a diary is nestled among the dirty laundry. Read it. Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much of everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten her gear ratios wrong. Oh. Just doll arms. Dozens of little awful arms. Oh hey, nestled among them that spring Wendolyn wanted. A counterclockwise mainspring. Okay. Glad I got that. Now that she's talking about socks and not holding any, this doll just seems silly. Oh my god. Just 8 pages a day. 8 pages. That's good progress. All work and no play makes 8 pages a day. 8 pages a day. Her head. What is she doing? A crate of doll parts. See what's inside. An entire crate full of horrible little mouths. Okay. This doll is scratching out gibberish on a tiny sheet of paper. This tiny... hold on. This tiny radio produces a tinny sound. A page of someone's diary is pasted on the wall here. Read it. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed, over and over. Always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. And in fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start right now. Going crazy, alright. Okay, so all of the dolls actually pertain to something he did in his daily routine. Alright, so kitchen's next. Nothing on the table. There's one ow! Hey, whoa, hey! Hungry? How about 4 eggs? You need you didn't know just 4, what? There's a lot to say. 4 eggs are part of a complete breakfast. No! Hungry? How about 4 eggs? Did you know that just 4 eggs contain all the protein you need for an entire day? There's one drawer you can reach without having to get too close to that doll. Do it. You get junk mail and a battery. Congratulations, me. Talking doll is throwing eggs at you from atop these cabinets. Looks like somebody left the stove on. Warm your hands. Got some cold armor. There is now 0 risk of your knuckles seizing up due to the cold. Someone's pasted a page from their diary on the wall here. I'll read it. I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee. Not just eggs, like she always does, accidentally. I believe it was purposeful. Perhaps I shouldn't have based their mechanisms on that strange old doll I found. Grace, I wonder where she went. You based the mechanisms on the cursed doll? You did what? A modern fridge. See if its contents are also modern. Fridge is empty, but the freezer is full of fruity ice pops. A delightful frozen treat shipped here all the way from Frisco. A simple cupboard. See if it's bare. It is bare of everything except cereal. You got a box of wafered corn cereal. The name and composition of this breakfast cereal are chosen specifically to avoid infringing Kellogg's trademarks in an effort to avoid litigious hauntings. Wow. Whoa. I'm not done! A crate full of doll parts. See what's inside. Doll legs. Just left ones. They must not be for dancing dolls. Brush for 3 minutes. Whack, whack, whack. It takes 3 minutes for your teeth to be truly clean. If you don't brush for full 3 minutes, it doesn't count. Regular human-sized toilet. Flush it. Hooray! I got 70 XP from that. Excellent. One of those newfangled plastic-handled toilet brushes you've read about in all those papers. Take it. I got a newfangled toilet brush. The future is yours to wield. Given enough time, science will always come up with a new way to clean a toilet. I'm pretty sure that's an actual song that they're humming back there. A page from a diary is stapled to the wall. Abigail loosened the pins on my barbell. I nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrom can have the house and main property. I'm going into hiding. First I'm going to tack these pages all over the house to make it clear that I'm insane, and then I'm going to go live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. Huh. The sink is currently occupied by a creepy talking doll espousing the value of good hygiene. Look past it at the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. I smile. Hey there, good looking. I'm calling that good. I didn't mean to. I need to look behind the curtain here. As long as you don't stand with your back to that doll, this seems safe to fish in. I got a handful of dirty water. Daughters, yeah. Oof. Continue fishing. Nasty goo. Got one meat. Let's keep going. Handful of clean water. Cure an eyeliner who's on fire. Nice. Looks like you've got everything that was in there. Nice. Very nice. Well, this has been a day. I'm gonna clear off. You guys have a good one. You just enjoy that, whatever you're doing. Here's the mining operation. interesting. This is all present. Present. Source says the Grand Bomb-Proof Shelter Co. Okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were different numbers on the dolls. Hold on. 9. I'm actually gonna. We have. Yes, I am actually gonna try to solve this one. Don't judge me. If I were to read them in order. While we have the numbers 3, and this one is talking the doll shelter, so that might be the last number. How many did you say? 8 pages? 8 pages. Four eggs are part of a complete breakfast. Four eggs. 8 hours of sleep. Two socks. Some of these I'm not going to be able to determine where they are in the timeline. Nine reps. That's 6. I wonder if it matters. Might do with the order that you see them in the house, but I'm not sure. Wait, Ruth is doing twice the amount she's supposed to be? Something is defective with Ruth? You prefer to wear 3 socks? You would. She's the one probably wasting toothpaste. Abigail is the one with the barbells. The eggs is her, so it must be, well, maybe it's Ruth is the pages? She might be Ruth. I think Ruth is the one with the 8 pages. Okay, so I think I have the numbers. But I have no idea what the order is supposed to be. And there wasn't really... Oh wait, no, unless this is the order. Hold on. So every day is the same routine. So get breakfast would be first. Breakfast would be first. So 4. Get dressed. That's the socks. Brush my teeth, which is you gotta brush your teeth 3 times. Exercise, which is 9 reps. Work on my novel, which is either 8 or 4. Go to bed, which you couldn't sleep, but that was 8. Okay. Frick. Sorry. Alright. I'm pretty confident about this. Let's go do... Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got 4, 2, 3, 9, 8 probably, and 8. Let's try that. Okay, no. So this is probably 4. Yes! You hear a click from inside the massive steel door. It looks like you got it. I mean, it sounds like you got it. Head inside. What's up, dude? Don't mind me. Pile of unlabeled sealed crates. Ah! The man cringes and backpedals frantically as he approaches. Stay back! How did you get in here? Did the dolls send you? Tell him the dolls are very upset with him. No, calm down. The dolls didn't send me. Then who are you? What do you want? My name's Waffle. You must be Gilmore. Mandolin sent me over to see if you had a counterclockwise mainspring you could use. I already found it, but I thought maybe I should check on you in here. You've been in the house? You've seen the dolls. Ah! Look, they're a little creepy, I guess, but they're not that bad. They're just dolls. They're trying to kill me! Yeah, I saw your diary pages, but honestly, I think you're overreacting. Diary? Oh, you mean my novel. Novel? Yes, I've been writing an epistolary novel in diary form about a toy maker who goes crazy because he thinks his dolls are trying to kill him. And he nails the pages of his diary around the house and hides in a bomb shelter in his yard? Right, exactly. Okay, so you weren't actually scared of your dolls, you're just acting it out like method writing? No, the dolls are trying to kill me, just like in the novel. I'm not a psychologist, but I think you might be suffering from extreme confusion. You aren't the guy in the novel, you're the guy writing the novel. That's 2 different things. The dolls aren't trying to kill you. Are you sure? You just freaked yourself out by writing a scary book with circumstances similar to your own, that's all. Maybe you're right. Okay. I'll come out just as soon as I finish the last chapter. Alright, good luck. You'd think these crates would be full of food and water, but they're all just full of reams of paper. Several pairs of Gilmore's undergarments were strewn about on his bed. You were caught unawares by his caught underwears. Haha. Wow. last diary entry is unfinished, but seems to be about the protagonist huddling in his bomb shelter and waiting for the dogs to come get him. Or him. A few more bitches nervously. Up and away! Well, are the dolls gonna come get him? Really nothing more to say. Nothing at all. Alright, well I'm glad I did that. Solved that puzzle. Okay. That one was a good puzzle. That was a good puzzle. Okay. I don't really remember what else I was supposed to do, but you know, oh hey Kitty, this tourist spot not far from me. You know, traditional old windmill. Wanna go have a look-see? It doesn't seem like something you'd be into, Molly. It ain't, but if I go another minute in this place, nothing to look at but smoke and oil wells. I'm gonna flip my lid. I'm gonna go there now, I guess? Sure. Old Ham Mill. A vast fallow field, the wind blows, yet the mill stands still. Okay. Nice, I'm closing. You place the jaws and pliers around the whole little hole and wrench them closed, or pipe them closed, I guess. Congratulations, me. Good job, me. It's up. Hobo. Hobo code. Scratches the ground here. The code reads: go 50 paces west. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I can't go 50 paces west. What do you want from me? You know, it's another one of those picket fences Hunter has to do, but no need to keep painting them. But I'm going to paint it anyway. Having fulfilled the conditions to overturn Will Hunter's curse, there is nothing further to be gained by painting excess fences, except by certain aesthetic standards and your beautiful world. Paint it! Or the more beautiful world? Yeah, sure. It has no obvious impact on any curses anywhere, but a nice and clean fence is its own reward. Yay! I went 50, I went 20, 30? I didn't go very far, but it wasn't 50, and I couldn't go 50. I wanted to go 50, and I couldn't. It's in the cornfield, I just know it. Ask not for whom the windmill spins, it spins for no one. The clock is stopped, perhaps in solidarity with the windmill. Its hands at 6:07. According to the partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, an annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Examine. Ah, no, on a closer reading, it's just that the calendar itself is Burns. How about that? The windmill is set up to make flour, but it hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust and a real stink. Take a closer look. However long this brown flour has been sitting here, it's too long. It smells rancid and appears to have become a new home for bugs. Eat some flour. Leave the flour alone. I need to put on some stench armor. Just a second, everybody. Like there's wooden sounds going on here too. Listen. I'm equip this. Does that fix everything? It does not. I need more stench armor. Why are they all accessories? Try this, I guess. Sniff the flower. Oof, the flower's fragrance has two notes, bad and worse. But you've let it in, and once the dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You'll need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. Eat some flour. It's not good flour. Even if it was, you shouldn't really eat flour on its own. Eat it. You tear into the old flour with your teeth, it explodes in your mouth, and when you do, something hard and gold slides right down your throat. Hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. Ooh. 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 Oh, that reminds me of Resident Evil. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. You've got a tummy full of bad flour. Remember, always eat with the grain, not against it. My AP is gone. Check out those bugs. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow busily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it to not only have attracted bugs, but for those bugs to have given themselves a project? Leave the flour alone for now. Ah! Steady winds sweep through the empty mill and its old wooden boards, bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill, then, if there's enough wind around to make it spin? Something must be the matter here, but what? Some sort of blade issue, gunked up main shaft, no doubt. The windmill must have bad bones. Probably a solar problem. I'm an astronomy minor. I have no idea I just got here. This is too much pressure. Gunked up main shaft, no doubt. Yeah, that's probably it. I sneeze. I have been sneezing all day. A ladder in the windmill's upper part. Lime! That's sure safe. There's a lot of reading material here. Let's get lonely working in a windmill. Bros. Paradise Corn by Karen T. Whip. People's History of the Skeleton Roads by Boxer Hamlin. Highbrow Chased. What Did the Banker Say by Holly Howell. A Union Daughter by Sydney Glout. Strange Trees by Susan Sneeze. Whoops, a pamphlet slipped out from between the books. NFSC Directive 17.2. Looks like a proclamation from something called the National Flower Standards Committee. Keep browsing. You know what the horses wanted by Holly Howell. Okay. So let's case the safe over and bash this lock in with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risks when it took the job. Open it. The specks of flour float through the air and dust the crack of the safe like snowfall. As a chemicals major, you know, of course, that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. They will? And what space is more enclosed than a safe? I can't remember learning that. Why are they even teaching? What are they even teaching kids these days? Say the magic word. Set it on fire! I'm prying it open. I want the contents. The crowbar is just too thick for you to get any purchase on it. All that flour is really gunking up the cracks. Crack the safe? Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. That's not what irony means. Let's move on. Kick the safe. No. I'm glad you made me see that. Say the magic word. Which one? Abracadabra. I don't have a sledgehammer. Didn't I used to have a sledgehammer? Like, setting it on fire. Glad I did that. Nice clean explosion. Honestly, university education is so important. Windmill safety inspector's report. It's alive! Kept in a safe for extra safety. Some meat, strangely a pair of shoes. National Flower Standards Committee's report into the old ham mill dated 1923. That's 5 years ago. Gain 11 meat. Got that windmill keeper's boots. There's nothing in particular about these boots that makes them good for keeping windmills. That's just whose they were. Makes you walk like a windmill. I think I know what that looks like, but I kind of want. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought it would be. I'm glad I did that. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing and wooden floors keep groaning, but there's something strange. The sounds, they're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern you notice, and it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Tune out for right now. I gotta change my shoes. It's gonna drive me nuts. Do you want to read this report, though? National Flower Standards Committee report is dry as flour and technical as cyber flour, but one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it is illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This windmill is all mixed up. National Flower Standards Committee Directive 7.2. Stages of flour necrosis. Bakers, nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. If flour has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months, musty smell. 12 months, musty smell. 24 months, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months, bad fetid smell. 48 months, bad gamey smell. 49 months, bad and older. Absolute liquefaction. Always remember, better smelled than not smelled. Pretending are flower. Alright, you know, fair. My shoes. Right. Okay. Mysticality, that was the thing. We put this back on. Do we get a nice helmet? We do. Puts me in exactly 7. Tune in. The peculiar sweep of the wind against the wood, the sounds it makes, those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa, oh why. Unmistakably a voice, but hollow and shaken. Who are you? Oh, good battler, I am the living spirit of this Oldham mill, though you should be shortly forgiven for thinking it had no life left. You are the windmill? Oh yes, and does this shock your sensibilities? Does it shock you very much? No, I've just never met a windmill before. Oh, and I wonder if you have, or trod merely on the emperors of Alexandria after Caesar. I don't know. Oh, whoa. What's wrong with you? Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me. Do you have gunk? Is it a gunk problem? Nay, the wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I read the bad news. Has there been news about all the curses and shadowy things? Sirrah, no. I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sidney Glout over Halsey Howell. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly, I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant Marty Murnay won for poetry. You can read? Oh, of course! What else is there to do whilst I work? Can't just mill about. Was that a pun? Not a very good one, I'm afraid, due to my general malaise. Why are you so upset about the Pulitzers? Oh, but a world in which the arts are poorly valued is a bare desert. Sans life. I meant more, why does a windmill care about the Pulitzers? Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians. 'Tis not. Too little appreciation of the arts. Did you think pious Aeneas hated that lesson when founding greatest Rome? Yes. No! Rome fell us well, and we shall soon follow, now that the Pulitzers have in the depths of their perversion recognized the monster Sidney Glout for trauma. Were you always like this? I do not understand the question. More concerned with the arts than being a mill. Yes. Were you built out of an old library or something like that? The walls rattle at your words. Oh, negative interference. Negative inference. What? Talk of chopped and splintered wood. Talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat? I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature. Oh, well, I would beg you choose your words more carefully in the future. But if you are so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes. Yes, you used to be a library? Oh, yes. And that's why you're so into literature. Yes, you have the right of it. Okay, great, thanks. Before I go, I have to go. What? Excuse me. Come here. You catch a whisper on the wind of an old mill, still grousing about the Pulitzers. Hello again. Oh, whoa. We have to go. It was a good talk. You know, it was a good talk. Good talk. Do anything 50 paces west. What do you want from me? I don't understand the question. I don't understand the question. Anyway, I was going here. And then you hear a deep moo sound that reverberates through your guts all the way down to the column end. Slowly you turn around. That field was empty before. Now it contains an entire herd of black wounds in space, each one in the shape of a cow. In the middle of them, a shadow cowbell hangs silently on a post. I guess Holy! There's a lot of you! A whole lot of you! Molly will show all of your opponents a knife trick, causing 2 bleeding. Let's go ahead and do that. Ow! Don't do it! Okay, goodbye, Molly! Alright, you know, that's good to know. That's good to know. Where's a bomb? I need a bomb. Here's some cold damage! Sucker! That was so loud. I'm so sorry. Here. That's really good. You know, that's really good. Alright, I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not gonna waste any more items there. Just gonna go ahead and destroy that guy. I'm gonna set this guy on fire. I'm out of AP. That's unfortunate. Guess I'll just kill this guy. Ow! Get him, Skeeter! Good job! Good job! Skeeter is such a good Skeeter. Good job, Skeeter. You won! I'd say you turned those cows into jerky, but they were jerks already. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. A shadow? Water shadow? The rusty old mailbox says Drexel in faded black paint. See what's inside. There's nothing in there but some additional rust. An impenetrable seeming wall of core and try to push through it. Oh, I kind of need to go through the core though. This guy. Car hasn't been driven anywhere in a long time, maybe longer than that. Vaguely house-shaped thing that is very hard to look at. Okay, I guess I'm pushing through the cord. Oh. Okay. That's very interesting. Holy hi! I wasn't expecting that! Sir! Are you okay, sir? Huh, the crows in this place must be absolutely terrifying if this crazy thing is necessary. Approach the scarecrow. It isn't any less freakish up close. I guess I'm fighting it. Here I go. There's no Molly! Molly's not with me! I don't know how to feel about that! Good job, Skeeter! What am I— it's 54 health! Fine. Don't even heckin' worry about it. Okay. 17 physical damage! Impale, waffle, bonnet, cause 12 bleeding! I don't have that much health, I don't think. I don't actually know how much health I have. That's alright. It's okay. I will survive it. It'll suck, but I'll survive it. I just know it. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Oh. I don't like how he did that. I'll be honest. Get him, Skeeters! Good job, Skeeter. Well done. Yes, thank you for that help, because ow! You won! You'd be a real hero to the crows if any had been around to see it. I got a scarecrow hat, plus 6 spooky armor. This broad-brimmed straw hat will prevent you from being afraid of anything that approaches you from above. Severed scarecrow face. Nightmare fuel and a convenient portable form factor. Reduce all enemy stats by 5. That's actually a really good one. The maze is impassable in that direction. We'll probably squeeze through more corn here. The maze is too thorny and weird for you to push through. Probably squeeze through corn here. Hold on. This radio appears to be missing a fuse, and also a place to plug it in, but we're going to ignore that for now. There we go. The radio is working now, but for some reason you can't find any station to tune to. Whatever thing this is, like, it's a cold one of those things. It's an old school wash tub, still full of soapy water. I'm a fish, 'cause I can. You got a handful of soapy water. That's what I've always wanted. Already got plenty of soapy water. The appliances range in quality from broken to trashed. There's a guy over here. Alright, somebody must have thrown this fridge away because it was upside down. See what else is wrong with it. You see there's your problem. It's got too many coils in it. I got a refrigeration coil. A mana charged refrigeration coil. You can't figure out anything useful to do with it, you could always just sell it. Mana charged. A broken popcorn machine, in case you want any broken popcorn. Of course. Arcade oven is somehow still working. Ooh. Cook the mob's books. You bake the books at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. These books have been cooked, and if anybody finds out it was you who did it, so is your goose. That's probably what they meant. Yeah, I'm sure. Fancy foods, huh? That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. There just seems to be corn here. Cool. And there's something in there. I'm a fish for it in his pot. Perfect. You gain a single kernel of corn. You got something. Some extra meat on the line. Continue fishing. Mob up having fun. Got more. Continue fishing. I assume it's a corn soup of sorts, and I'm just gonna keep going. I got one wet cigarette. It's one of the only options capable of giving you cancer and a tapeworm at the same time. That's really gross. I have to hard agree on that one. Okay. Grand. We're still fishing. There's a lot in here to fish, apparently. Oh, there's still more! Just keeps going. Does it end? Well, I have to hit it. I don't know that I can. I get one meat every single time. I'm gonna be rich. All these wet cigarettes, you know. That's enough corn for one day. Oh, thank goodness it ended. I was like, I might actually have to end this. Hobo was humming cheerfully while roasting some corn. Hey there, I'm Cornelius. Pleased to meet ya. Hi, Cornelius, I'm Waffle. What are you up to? Corn is what I'm up to, friend. Up to my neck in it. There's a lot of that around here, yeah? Sure is. And let me tell you, I couldn't be happier. When you're a hobo, your food options are a bit scarce, you know? But you can do just about anything with corn. Muffins, fritters, bread, pudding, tamales, on the cobs, you name it. Is your name really Cornelius? That's right, I don't believe in destiny, but it's a pretty wild coincidence, ain't it? I was afraid this was going to be some sort of routine where you hadn't noticed and I'd have to explain it. Nope. In fact, I think my name's probably the main reason Billy sent me here. Who's Billy? Oh, we don't talk about Billy. But we don't talk about Billy. Okay. Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? As a matter of fact, I know several hobo code words. Are they all... They're all corn related, yes. You write them down in the courthouse before you ask about something else. How about the hobo camp? You know, there's a big hobo camp setting up near Ocean City. They've got a nice community going. It'd be better than this cornfield for sure. Yeah, things might like it here. Look at all this corn. Nah, I feel pretty good about my situation. Convince them to go to the hobo camp. I need muscle, apparently. Couple of those, apparently. Well, that should be enough muscle anyway. Alright, hey. Brag him into it. Yeah, you got a good thing here. If it wasn't me, I'd be hauling this corn out to the camp to help the other hobos, but I'm just super altruistic like that. But, are you trying to guilt me into this? Oh, no, not at all. I'm just saying I'm much better at giving back to the community than you are. See this muscle? I didn't get these biceps by not giving corn to those in need. I'll tell you that for free, which is yet another example of how generous I am. Well, I'll show you. He loads up a wheelbarrow with corn and storms off in as much as someone can do that while pushing a wheelbarrow. Sweet. Glad I did that. Why did I do that? Okay, so there are back, there are two possible ways to go. I'll go this way. A doctor! Woman in surgical gloves, gaze lost in the depths of the maze. Talk to her. Hello. I'm Dr. Sarah. Do you have an appointment? I didn't know I needed one to be in a cornfield. What are you doing out here? Oh, general dentistry, cleaning implants, etc. I meant, what are you doing in a cornfield? Huh, now that you mention it, I don't really remember. You don't look happy. I don't get to see many patients in this cornfield, you know. I'm worried my wet finger is getting rusty. Your what now? Wet finger? Oh, sorry. That's what dentists call the finger we poke around in your mouth because of how it gets wet. Suddenly, I don't feel very well. Do you need some dental work done? Would you mind if I did some? If only for practice. Sure, okay. Okay, picture your mouth as wide as it can go, and then multiply that by 10, and that's what I want. You struggle and strain to accommodate her long rubber gloved fingers as they make thorough prodding investigations of your back molars. You've got beautiful teeth. I'm just going to suggest a few changes. There we go, all finished. You got a badly misaligned teeth. An out-of-practice dentist that scrambled your mouth like a word search. -1 Moxie, no! Ow, do you have a mirror? A what? Hi. I'm not happy with my teeth situation. No, and if I'm candid, I know that's not my best work. Would you give me a chance to put it right? Fine, give it a try! You won't be sorry. Badly misaligned teeth? Oof, does that... Wait. No teeth at all! This is awful! I have no teeth in my mouth and I must scream! Okay, well, never mind what I said a second ago. What? I want my teeth back! I want my teeth back! I appreciate you bearing with me. I don't like to leave a job unfinished. I always say if it were up to me, we wouldn't call it dentistry. We'd call it dentisto. Will you give me one last chance to fix your teeth? Do you mean put my new stuff in my mouth where my teeth used to be? Yes, is the answer to the question I think you're asking. Oh, yes, please. Dr. Sarah asks you to say ah, which is all about all you can. When your mouth is hanging open, she rummages around for something in her purse. Oh, thank goodness, imagine if I just thrown them away. I got perfect teeth, my Moxie is back! Yay! A beautiful new set of pearly whites with enough bite to disembowel a leopard. You know, let's say that's enough practice for today. I agree 100%. Can you, doctor this for me? I'm not really that kind of doctor. Oh, okay. I could dentist it for you, though, if it's all the same. Dentist the evidence? I've only practiced on models at school, but sure. Okay, that sounds fine. Well, the only thing is I'm not so confident in my clinical skills these days, being as my clinic is basically a mysterious and lonely cornfield. I'll let you take out my actual teeth. And I appreciate that, but still I think you'll agree the atmosphere here is all wrong for a risky procedure like this existing of benefits. This one would seem very happy, Dr. Sarah. I'm just thinking that your average patient is more at ease having treatment in a modern dental surgery than a labyrinthine cornfield. Yeah, I can see that was a problem for me for sure. I'd like my little patch here to feel like more of a dentist's office, and it's missing something that says dentist. A sign? What? A sign that says dentist. I was speaking more metaphorically than that. I mean, if you happen to find one, sure, but no, guess again. Mouthwash? That's important, sure, but I've already got plenty of it in my purse. Here, help yourself. Chairs? No, you don't need those for dentistry. God gave us legs for a reason. I'm thinking of something else. Teeth? That's it, precisely, teeth! We'd all feel comfortable with a lot more teeth around. Would you mind looking out for an anatomical teeth model or anything else that looks like teeth? Besides corn, I have plenty of that. I'll see what I can do. This has been an adventure. Okay, I got my teeth back. We're all good. What the flip? Little girl, can I help you? A glum-looking little girl stands there, listlessly pulling the petals off of a cornflower. Hello there. What's so good about it? What? Oh, sorry, I wasn't really listening. What's your name? Celia. That's a really pretty name. Everyone calls me Sissy. Oh, well, that's fine, too. But what are you doing in this cornfield? Nothing. I mean, why are you here? I got in a fight with my little brother Billy. I don't remember what we were fighting about. I don't see the connection. He sent me here. This is where he sends everything he doesn't like. Huh. He was sent there by Billy. Billy's a problem. Do you like it here? I don't know. I've been here so long, I don't even really remember how long. Everything here is just, she gestures around listlessly. It's just corn. What is there to like or not like? What would that even mean? Wow, you are way too young for this level of a newie. You must miss a lot of things from before. I miss ice cream. There's nothing to eat here except corn. I used to like corn, now it's just corn. Do you miss anything else? I miss my Teddy. I might be too old for him now, I'm not sure how old I am, but I miss him anyway. What else do you miss? I miss my friends, mainly. I miss my best friend Darla. She was really good at jump rope. I probably missed her birthday. I might have missed a lot of her birthdays. Is that all you miss? I miss my cat. He was fluffy and black. He probably still is, I guess. Is that all you miss? I miss the sun. It's always so gray and cloudy here. It never even turns into nighttime. First it was fun to not have a bedtime. Now it's just confusing. Do you miss anything else? Sissy shrugs. I brought you some ice cream. It's a cold ice cream cone. Be careful, it's super cold. Oh, thank you. But ice cream's supposed to be cold, right? She takes a bite and her eyes widen. Oh, gosh. Yeah, but this way you can eat it a lot slower and it'll last longer. Thanks, lady. You're welcome. Anything else? Do you like it here? Sissy sighs. I guess it's okay. I'd rather be home, but I mean, at least it's corn, not Brussels sprouts. You must have loved things from before. I miss my Teddy. See you later, Missy, I guess. Bye! What the? Hi. I see you. Interesting. Go to the same. It does not! I see! Hang on, there's a loose coat hanger on the ground here. I'm gonna grab it. It's mine now. A wardrobe stands alone here like the proverbial cheese. Look inside. Sadly, it doesn't contain a portal to a magical world of fantasy. I guess you could cut a hole in the back, but at least it would contain a portal to a magical world of corn. What it does contain is an assortment of drab church clothes for a small boy. Nothing in here is your size or denomination. Just hers. Okay. I got this. Creamed corn! This is like an ice cream truck, but the label makes a slightly different claim. Hi there, I'm Ike Freeman, the creamed corn man. That doesn't roll off the tongue the way it used to. You're selling creamed corn out of an ice cream truck? Yeah, well, if I had some ice, I could sell you some ice cream if I had some cream. Say, you seem like a lady who doesn't have an expensive truck to keep an eye on and is free to come and go as she pleases. If you could do me a couple favors, I'd appreciate it. What kind of favors? I need cream, and a lot of it, like a barrel of it, plus a part of to make my freezer unit work again. What part? I don't know, I'm not real mechanically minded guy. It's the thingy that makes the inside of the box cold. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Give him the freezer part. Nice. I think this might be the part you're looking for. Yeah, that looks familiar. Thanks, buddy. Give me a second to hammer this in and change my sign. Sure thing. Iced corn. He's smiling again. It's Ike and his truck. You know Ike from series of unfortunate events? That's what he reminds me of. The name Ike. How'd you get in here? Last thing I remember is telling a kid I was out of bomb pops. This feels like ages ago now. Are you still out of bomb pops? Even more than I was then? Shucks. Remind me what you needed? I need a barrel of cream. Well, or something like cream. Something that I can make ice cream out of. Not white paint. I tried that one. No good? Nope. Okay. You're selling iced corn now? Yep, I had a big bin of leftover popsicle sticks, so I made, I should have called them cornsicles, huh? Well, too late to change that now. When you say leftover popsicle sticks, do you mean leftover from eating the popsicles? Yeah. Right. I'm gonna buy some iced corn. A frozen ear of corn makes a tasty treat if there's literally no other food available. Sure thing, here you go. I sure hope you don't have sensitive teeth. I can see your frozen corn on the cob on the stick. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Hello. Is this stalk of evil corn the cause of this malevolent maze? Or is it the other way around? Or is it all just coincidence? Perhaps we'll never know. Oh well. Dire corn holder, spear and ear. You jam the evil corn holder into one of the ears of evil corn, creating one of the most dangerous objects that has ever existed, or at least the most dangerous vegetable. Dire corn on the dire cob. It's a weapon! This is the evilest corn you've ever laid butter on. Well played. Does spooky damage. Nice. Okay, where does this go? Yeah, it's this guy. A serious looking man in a military dress uniform is pacing around this area of the maze. Excuse, Tin Hut, name, rank, and serial number. Waffle Bonnet, third middling, and, sixth. Unlikely story. How do I know you weren't a spy? A spy for who? Crows? You know damn well who I mean. Those dirty blues. Blues? Are you talking about the Blue Cola Army? You're damn right I am, and I won't stand for any of their filthy espionage tactics. Sir, the Cola Wars ended almost a whole decade ago. Oh yes, that's true. Excuse me, something about this place makes it easy to forget. Anything, you may address me as Colonel Benedetto. Nice to meet you, Colonel. So, how are things? By things, presume you're referring to troop morale? You have troops here? Certainly. The milkman and the dentist and the ice cream man and their little girl. Those people aren't... Oh, yes, I know they aren't soldiers. I know that. Okay, how's their morale? Well, right now, I'd rate it at a 3 out of 10. It's terrible. Better than it has been, but not by much. We're in no shape to withstand a blue assault. How did you get here? That information is strictly on a need-to-know basis, shoulder. You don't have clearance. Come on, Colonel. This isn't a military operation. No, I suppose not. Nevertheless, I'm not at liberty to discuss. Loose-lips sink ships? What ships? Well, whatever. Why don't you just leave? You think we haven't tried? This maze twists upon itself and warps the senses in ways that make escape impossible. I don't seem to have any trouble coming and going. How did you get here in the first place? I saw a weird house next to a cornfield and sort of walked in. Aha, you weren't banished here. Therefore, the maze has no motivation to keep you here. Banished? I've said too much already. Shucks. What about the hobo? Who, Cornelius? What about him? Well, it sounded like he was banished here, but he didn't seem to have any trouble leaving. Of course not. The man's a hobo. Their freedom of travel is practically a paranormal ability. Wish we'd had a few during the war. They'd have been excellent scouts. Well, if they could be trusted to come back. Weird. What's up with this weird, spiky black corn? You refer to that as the maze. Right, yeah, of course you do. Our investigations into his nature have so far proven inconclusive. You mean inconclusive? No, I do not. Okay. She was marching. Alright, bye, I guess. So, Billy banished people here, and now they're stuck. There was a cat. Kitty? You're the milkman. He's stolen milkman. Hi there, are you a milkman? Dour sigh, yeah. Milkman Stan, that's me. How'd you end up in here? I don't want to talk about it. Why so glum? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. None of the others will listen to me complain anymore. For starters, it's extremely boring here, and I don't have anything to read except my sign. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty bad. Let me tell you, after a couple of times, the twist at the end really loses its thrill. What? Do you know what's even worse than that? I guess not. I'm allergic to corn. If I eat even a single kernel, my face smells like a frog on a bicycle pump. Oh, jeez, what have you been eating? Just the leaves and husks. On the bright side, I bet I've got the cleanest colon in the Tri-County area. And then there's the weather. Can you believe this weather? It seems fine. It never changes. It's just this gray, slightly chilly nothing always. I don't understand how the corn even grows here. It never rains. Wouldn't that be worse if it was raining? It would be a novel at least. Yeah, I guess that's... And then I have to deal with some cat running around. It got at my bow tie while I was sleeping and totally shredded it. I look like some kind of degenerate. Gee, that's a shame. I can't even try to catch it and eat it because I'm also allergic to cat feet. Oh, and there's a crazy dentist who hangs out on the other side of the cornfield. He keeps trying to talk to me about calcium. I tried to tell her, lady, I just sell milk. I don't know anything about the chemical properties of calcium in relation to teeth and bones. Ah, she's probably just trying to start a conversation because she's lonely. Yeah, lonely like a fox. I've seen the way she looks at my teeth. Well, and the worst thing? You want to know what the worst thing is? Sure, I've got corns. Corns. Like the kind you get on your feet, little painful wads of callus. Not only are they painful and annoying, I'm just constantly being tossed by how on the nose it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I don't meet a lot of new people, as you can imagine. Don't mention it. Will you sell me some milk? Sure. They don't call me the milkman Stan on account of not selling milk. It's 3,000 meat per barrel. Are you joking? It's the only milk in the maze. Geographical monopoly. I have smaller quantities available if you're experiencing a cash shortfall at the moment. They're listed on the sign there. I guess I don't have enough right now. That's bold of you, Stan. This box is full of disused, disregarded, and slowly disintegrating toys. Jeez, how long have these been here? Dive in. There's a whole lot of junk in this trunk. What are you looking for in particular? Sissies, teddy bear. You dig around until you find a teddy bear arm, and then you dig a little deeper to reveal that the arm is attached to an entire bear. Sissy teddy bear. The teddy bear in that sweet spot where it's worn out enough to be charming, but not worn out enough to be super creepy. Nice. Teeth evidence. After several false alarms, you find some false teeth. The kind with a little wind-up motor for when Grandpa was too tired to chew the sweet himself. Wind-up chattering teeth. A pair of dentures with an over-tightened music box that can be jammed to them. Give it 20 years or so and these will be all the rage. Ew. Holy... I don't appreciate them appearing on the very edge of my screen in such a manner. Yes? Crows are usually very wary around humans, not because they're high-strung or cowardly, but because they're very intelligent. They're aware of the fact that their bones are thin and hollow, and that humans are much bigger than they are. This crow knows that what it means for the tables to be turned. It spreads its wings in an intimidating display and makes it sound like a rusty garage door had a baby with a burst of radio static. Make friends with it. While that's not outside the realm of possibility, lots of people make friends with crows, primarily by feeding them. This crow lives in a possibly infinite dimension warped cornfield, though. From the looks of him, he's taking full advantage of that situation. That's probably a non-starter unless you've got something that's much better than ordinary corn. I guess not. You slowly back away until the crow decides it doesn't need to pay attention to you anymore. Phew. I'll be back for you, crow. You just wait. What's down here? Am I back? I'm back to this thing. Okay. Yes. What effects have I gotten that are new? I got perfect. Okay. Missy, or Sissy. I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk for him. That's probably true. I found your teddy bear. I found an 8 teddy bear, which might be yours. Oh yes, it's Mr. Grizzles. Gee, he smells kinda musty. Poor Mr. Grizzles, how long has it been? Thank you so much, this makes me feel a lot better. You're welcome. Got it. You're getting partially there. I need more money. I don't really have anyone to do business. Oh my god. Hello again, is something the matter? I found some teeth for you. Never mind, the teeth left them rough. Clackety, clackety, clackety. Oh, look, they're fun. Thank you, that'll be a beautiful addition to my cornfield surgery. I agree. Is there anything else I can do? Any dentist for me? Well, okay, so... a popcorn machine. Oh my gosh, is there anything else I can do for you? You know what would really make this feel like a dentist office? A popcorn machine. Popcorn always makes me think of the movie theater where my dentist used to operate. Plus, it'll make cleaning is much more interesting. I could look out for a popcorn machine, I guess. Would you mind? Sure. I did not forget what you wanted. I know where one is here. Does this one count? Grab the machine for the dentist. You fold the machine up and put it in your pocket. It's one of the folding kind. Alright. I'm glad this is working out so well. Popcorn machine! Well, I've never had a patient quite like you. You brought me a popcorn machine and decorative teeth, and you were so understanding about the accidents I made in your mouth. You've really put a smile on my face. Maybe you should be a dentist. Aw, shucks. Look how wet your fingers are already. You'd be a natural. I'm blushing. Now, can you dentist this for me? Of course, sure. You know, I haven't done this kind of thing since college. Taking a sterilized needle in one gloved hand, Dr. Sarah shows a couple of teeth into the evidence. Huh. Really clean teeth. Whoa, that was a rush. There you go. Doctored mob evidence. Thanks to you, this evidence is gonna pull through. Thanks? What was the other evidence that I needed to do? What was the other one? Unforged. I need a forge. Wait, well, would this forge not work? Oh, this is a cookie. It's not a forge, technically. I do need a saucer, I guess. Kitty! I guess. Here you go, cheapskate. Sheesh. I'm poor! What can I say? Oh, that's you. Is there anything else in here? Oh, hey, there is indeed a bow tie in here. You're pretty sure bow ties are one size fits all, so the milkman would probably appreciate this. The perfect thing to wear if you want everyone at church to know that you're a fancy employee. Hey! I think I saw your cat. Really? I didn't know he was in here. Poor ghost. I bet he'd find me if I set out a saucer of milk. I just happen to have one. Oh, thank you. The smoke seems a little vintage. Yeah, well, it's probably fine. She sets the saucer down, and after a little while, the corn stalks rustle, and the cat you saw before appears with an inquisitive meow. Oh, Ghost, it is you! I missed you so much! Thanks, lady, I bet I never would have found him without your help. Oh, you're welcome. Are you happy? Ghost seems happy to have found Sissy. Ghost circles around your legs affectionately. You can now pet Ghost to receive a boon. I'ma pet him. You can give Ghost a thorough belly scratch and scritch behind the ears. Ghost's frigid nose has steeled you against further coldness. I got cold protection. Yay. Do you like it here? I like it a lot better now that you help me out. I hope I can figure out how to get home someday. But until then, this isn't such a bad place. Thank you. You know what? No problem. It's fine. Grand, even. I've done you a favor. And we all feel better for it. Iceman, Milkman, you. I found a new bow tie for you. Well, hey, thanks. Such a sharp-looking piece of finery. A little bit of smiles, That makes me feel a little better, in fact. I think I'll celebrate by lowering my prices a little. He scratches out the prices on the sign and writes in some new ones. You still look all happy. Well, now that I've got this nice bow tie, it just reminds me of how snappy I used to look before my hat got all dirty. I see. You seem to be able to move in and out of this nightmare labyrinth freely for some reason. Any chance you'd want to take my hat to be laundered? Sure. Thank you. Here, please don't show this to anyone else. It's very embarrassing to professional sensibilities. The secret is that it's a hat. Look, not every secret has to be some kind of earth-shattering revelation. How much is your milk? I can get a barrel now. Thank you for your patronage, specifically the large quantity of meat your patronage involved. I probably could have waited to get his thing laundered, and it probably would have gone down even lower, but you know, it's okay. It's fine. I can do this while I'm here. There's like some iced corn. Barrel of old-style milk. I found you a barrel of milk. Milk, eh? Nice. That'll be the nearest thing to cream I've tried yet. Thanks. Let me just change my sign here, and I'll be right back with you. Sure thing. Creamed ice. Hey there, wanna buy some ice? Or creamed ice? Wait, creamed ice? Oh yeah, turns out there's more to making ice cream than just ice and cream, and I don't have the equipment for it here, but I got pretty close, I think. Okay, I'll buy some creamed ice. Here you go, and as thanks for all your help, I put in one of the very few bowls I have left. I hands you a bowl of something that is not entirely dissimilar from ice cream. This is probably as close as this cornfield is going to get to regular ice cream. Gives you 3 HP region per round. Dang. Thanks. Let's see. So from there I need to launder the hat. There's no cat anymore. The cat is where it wants to be. He is happy. Milkman isn't quite happy at this guy. Will probably be closer to there. Alright, now I'm rated at a 9 out of 10. That's quite good. A marked improvement, I'd say, but we've still got a ways to go before we're at the top of our game. To us marching, I have one last thing to do. And I don't entirely know how to do it. It requires laundering. But where do I do laundry? Maybe if I go back. I also need to go to a fort. Oh! It's an old school wash tub, still full of soapy water. Scrub the Milkman's hat. Use some elbow grease to remove the other kinds of grease from the hat. Milkman's clean hat. Milkman's sins have been washed away, assuming that dandruff is a sin. Good job, me. Let me just go back. I'm glad I looked at that. All the way over here. Alright. Hello again. Clean your hat. You hand the hat back to Stan. Oh wow, practically good as new. Thanks. This definitely calls for a celebration. Have some milk. Look at that smile. On the house? No, but somewhat less off the house than it was before. He scratches out the price on the sign and writes in some new ones. Please sell me some milk. See? It'd be a lot more affordable now. Also, it's good an offer as you're going to get. I can't afford to go any lower. Look, I'm throwing the glass in for free. Alright. I spent all my money, man, on your other milk. I have regrets, but whatever. It's done. Hello. Salute the general to get his attention. Yes, soldier. How's morale among their troops? Well, right now I'd rate it at 10 out of 10. And by God, that's better than I've ever seen them. I've received field reports that this is your doing, soldier. I think you've earned yourself a promotion. Gosh. The colonel pulls out a pair of fancy military epaulets and hands them to you with a snappy salute. Infantry? I thought. These epaulets each have a little bayonet sticking out of them. You're lucky they're pointed forward instead of up. 5 to melee weapon attack. Nice. Return the salute. Shoot the colonel a brisk salute in return. Why don't you just leave? Okay. So that is that then. I think I've done everything in this maze to be done. Yeah, no, I think I have. I've done it all. Anyway. I'm back here. Oh. The car hasn't been driven in a while, maybe even longer than that. See what's inside. Whatever's in there is behind a locked car door. Jimmy the lock. You managed to unlock the door, destroying the hangar in the process. The car is mostly full of old receipts, but there's a jewelry box in the glove compartment. A small jewelry box, which will come in handy if you need to move some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it on the trip. Nice. Okay. Confused by this house, but alright. Okay. Macmillican-Cuddy's farm. A small lake of oil defiles the landscape, and so does the guy taking a bath in it. As you draw closer, you see it's not a guy at all, but a man-shaped oil creature stewing in his own juices. He's nude, but for an oversized Stetson. Well, you assume nude. Who knows what he's wearing downstairs? Maybe more Stetsons. Nice hat, he says, raising a slick fist. Give it. Give him your hat. Offer to trade hats. Bath time's over, chump. You are an ant. I do not accept ants in this household. Alright. Bath time's over, chump. Well, this is horrifying. Why? Why to Molly? Oh, it's 8:24. My brain did not interpret that as thank you for saying something. I was like, oh, it's only 8:24. I got a half hour left. I did not interpret that as 8:24. Dag nabbit, let me kill this thing first, and then we're gonna call it a night. Cause I was wondering why I'm so tired, and I'm fine. I'm trying to find just a regular. Oh, here we go. Can I not heal? I guess we'll do that. Somehow. It is a good game. I just can't read time, apparently. Let's go ahead and... Gator! I forgot what this thing said. Ow. And gross. Let's go ahead and do that. Get him, skaters! Get him! Oh, I'm so proud. Stone, that's that oil, man. Your blood therm is gonna go stronger. Yay! This is gonna be a great start for next time. Thanks for watching the stream of the Naebotical Naebot. That's interesting. Anyway, you can follow me here, Naebotical Naebot, or Naebot over on YouTube. My channel over there. Feel free to like and subscribe over there as well. Oh my gosh. Bye. Good night. Bye. Bye.